Hey guys, Pyronic here. Today I've got a League of Legends game for you. It's just a ranked solo queue game on the on the fucking blue team. Holy, should have been playing too much Diablo 2. I've got Dota 2. Fuck, maybe it's just early in the morning. And Tristana, Karthus, Alistair, Janna, Jarvan, Sivir, Cressiden, Taric, Skarner, Lee Sin on the purple team. Um, there's some, I guess, fairly well-known players in here. We've got Xmithie, Raiden, Wings of Death X versus Atlanta, Balls, and some people I don't really recognize, but that's here. Neither here nor there. And here we go. So, nothing crazy with item builds so far. Doesn't look like we're going to have any level 1 action, although I think the purple team would have an advantage in a level 1 fight. Despite the Alistair and Karthus, who are traditionally very strong in a level 1, Lee Sin and Taric are also very, very strong at, just getting one dude down real quick, especially since he leveled up Sonic Wave Resonating Strike first. Alistair's only really good on a level 1 fight if he can manage to get into the middle of the enemy team and just, pulverize a bunch of them up at the same time. Gives you a ton to disable. It lets the Karthus get in there and spam some lay wastes. You can usually get off, two, maybe 3 lay wastes during the period of a pulverize in which they're knocked up in the air. So, they're just gonna grab jungle here. A lot of help going after this Skarner. Skarner, not the fastest jungle. I'm not usually really a fan of Skarner in general. I think he really needs a specific team composition in order to do his best. Something that can really make use of his ultimate. Otherwise, he's fairly mediocre as a jungler. So we'll have to see how he pulls through in this game. Ha ha ha! I hope you caught that, because I'm not saying it again. So we got Tristana Janna, which is a very, very strong lane here, going against Taric Sivir. Not a huge fan of Sivir, but Atlanta is very, very good with those 80 carries. So we'll have to see how he manages to bring this back. It looks like they went for some harass on Raiden here. Sivir took a lot of damage, had to recall. Alistair coming in here, does have blue buff, and they're not going to catch Kassadin. The most they could have done was force him to pop Flash, but there wasn't really any possibility for a first blood there. While Alistair tries for a little early harass, Skarner has come up here and is doing his red already, so he might have a little bit of a speed advantage at this point. Although conversely, the blue team down here, Trist and Janna, have quite a bit of an advantage as Atlanta has just now gotten into lane. They're both level 2, and Atlanta takes a huge amount of damage here. Ooh, heal went out on Atlanta from Taric when he still had the healing debuff from, what's it called, explosive shot. So that kind of was a waste. I mean, it really probably only healed like 25 health or something. Popped a potion afterwards, but Atlanta's just taking so much harass here. It's just I think it's a really bad matchup, at least very, very early, for the Sivir to try and match up with a Tristana, who's only really going to get more range. I mean, the range advantage is just huge in terms of harassment. Atlanta's using the bouncing blade pretty much, or ricochet, as soon as it's off cooldown, basically. He's doing it both to harass and to also try and push the wave back so that he doesn't have to last hit under the tower. We're getting a little bit of fighting up here. Wings and Dismal Void doing a little bit of harass on each other. They're both down about a third HP, actually about a quarter now. They're regenerating back up. I missed that, so let's try and jump back a few seconds. So the Taric Sivir tries to go on here. We get the knock up, rocket jump. Exhaust goes off on Atlanta, but exhaust goes off on Tristana, but Atlanta was ignited and just went down real quick. So let's come back up here. I guess seeing that Alistair backed off of top, they decided it wasn't really worth trying to go for him. He Lee Sin just backed off and recalled, so he's going to grab a Ninja Tabby, more health potions, and a Sight Ward. Kassadin going in for some harass on Karthus. There goes the Ignite. Wow. I don't really know if this was a great idea. He just took a lot of damage, both from the tower and a lay waste. It goes the Flash, Headbutt, Pulverize, and that's the Karthus. We'll see if Skarner can pick up. Skarner does pick up the kill here, but the wall comes out, lay waste go out, Headbutt back into the E of Karthus, and he's just going to shield up and try and run away. Okay, so another kill went down here. This time, purple team managed to pick off Tristana, so Taric gets exhausted here, so low health. There goes the stun and Boomerang Blade. So good job by the purple team. I can imagine that they just dove past the tower or around the tower and picked up that Tristana. Don't really need to you know, jump back in the time to try and find that. Oh no, okay. So this Alistar is looking for Skarner. He knows, or hasn't seen him since the fight earlier, but the Alistar sees this Lee Sin is getting real low. He's coming up here. Oh, he just used his W, and there goes the dunk. Death picks up an easy kill here on Lee Sin with the Alistar headbutt assist. Kassadin sort of stepping up his advantage as, you know, an anti-mage character. Now that he's gotten some levels in his Force Pulse, which, you know, every time Karthus blast hits or you know, harasses with lay waste, which is basically, you know, all the time, and he's casting it just about. He's casting it a lot, which is basically giving Kassadin a ton of free Force Pulses here. Another fight going down here on the bottom. Taric stunning, auto-attacking, shattering. Atlanta dodges the knock-up here. Howling Gale, and flashes forward. Oh, the good shield by Janna protects him. Atlanta does take some damage here. Shields the Karthus ult, but then headbutt pulverized by Alistar. This Alistar's really doing some work here. He's been, you know, I think part of like every kill this game so far. You know, it's 1 and 2, so there was a kill in which he wasn't present. Actually, that other kill, that first kill against Sivir down here was the only one the Alistar didn't have a part in so far. Otherwise, he's been pretty on point. So Alistar comes here, stealing the blue buff from Skarner along with the Janna. And Skarner is going to be kind of left out here. He really, really needs that blue buff. His jungling is pretty heavily dependent on the spam, on ability spam. Oh goodness. Headbutt pulverize, lay waste, wall. That's a very dead Karthus. He went down a lot faster than I thought. Combined damage here. The ult comes out from Skarner. They grab the Alistar, but oh wow, that shield. They managed to pick up the Alistar. Janna just killed Lee Sin. I'm guessing that was, yeah, that was in the tower. So Lee Sin took out Janna, but then the tower picked him off. Yeah, with no other targets in view. So, geez, it's a really action-packed game already here. 5-7 with 8, I don't know, almost 9 minutes into the game. Gold lead is roughly the same, about, you know, less than 1,000 gold. Differentiating the two teams at this point. We've got Jarvan coming in to either get red or... No, I think he might have been looking for, you know, low HP Skarner or something, trying to do red. But he's just going to back off here and head back to his lane and get a bit more farm. We do have not actually a whole lot going on right now. Kassadin was looking for that blue buff, and he's coming up actually for some harass on this Alistar, but he's not going to do a whole lot of damage. He's only got 1 level in that Null Sphere. Atlanta taking a lot of damage again, and that's kind of the story of the bottom lane here, is he's just going to keep taking more and more harass all game pretty much, until he starts to get some items. That was a bad stun by Taric. stun that blue caster minion. I don't think it would have done much anyways. Tristana would have still gotten the rocket jump off. It's kind of a downside of Taric versus any kind of Tristana lane, is that rocket jump is pretty much always going to get off because of the the ranged cast time, or the travel time of Taric's stun means that Tristana is pretty much always going to be able to jump in time. She'll always get that full duration to get away. But you get a lot of damage here. Shatter and Taric ult on Janna, along with some harass. But there's a teleport coming in here. That's Karthus. Taric flashes over the wall, doesn't get slowed by it. Impressive. And Kassadin comes in here. Let's see if they can pick up this Tristana. I don't know if they're going to dive past this. They'll need to push up the creep wave. Wow, Kassadin going in here. Flashes in, force pulses, null spheres, and then flashes to dodge. Taric is tanking. Janna goes down. Tristana goes down. And are they going to pick up? They pick up Karthus. Very nice. Here comes... Oh, that is a very... Wow, this server didn't go down. Oh my god, that must have been a clutch spell shield there. Alistar goes down at all. That is a huge pickup for the purple team. We got 4 for 0 there. So many... Oh wow, Lee Sin just went down to... Wings of Death? I don't know where that was. Hold on, let's back up a little and see. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, he just sort of went in on Jarvan, and it didn't go very well for him. So let's speed back up a little bit. See if we can find... Yeah, everybody sort of had to recall or was dead, so we're not going to see any action for a little bit here. There's only a 200 gold lead for the purple team, even with 5 more kills. This is crazy. It just goes to show you how there goes the rocket jump, countering the stun, but this Jarvan has 105 CS versus 49 on the Lee Sin, and I'm actually kind of... Xmithie, I would have anticipated a much higher CS, but Tristana's already died 4 times, which is really, really bad. These ganks have just been so brutal, and the burst damage from Taric is just proving to really kind of accentuate the lane matchup, I guess. We're getting some fighting going on here. So Skarner ult goes off, Alistar ult goes off, Karthus dies, Skarner dies, Kassadin getting knocked up again, and there he goes. This Kassadin is proving to be very, very effective, and Atlanta's picking up a ton of kills. I think this is just more of a... Rather than a champion matchup, I think this is more of a familiarity with role, as I don't think Xmithie has quite the experience in lane matchups, especially bottom lane AD lane matchups, that Atlanta does. Atlanta's sort of a, he's basically like the classical quintessential AD lane or AD ranged player. I mean, he's been known for his Tristana. He has thousands of games with Tristana. That's probably also giving him a huge benefit as far as experience goes in this match. He knows Tristana's strengths and weaknesses probably better than any other player in the game, in the world. Jarvan's coming down here. There's not a whole lot of what it's going to be able to do. There goes the Karthus ult, and Jarvan just dunks on him. Taric kind of unfortunately got caught in the ult also, is taking a lot of damage. Skarner's coming out here trying to help. Wings of Death picks up the kill. Skarner going after the Janna this time. Kassadin's coming in. He has plenty of damage. Force Pulse just brutalized that Janna. Alistar coming in. Just doing some harass on the Skarner. Wings kind of wants to go in, kind of doesn't want to go in. Pulverizes some creeps, and Kassadin is going to just get out of here. Karthus coming up to defend top from this Lee Sin. It's not pushing especially hard, but this Lee Sin does need to catch up and farm. He's got about half the CS that Jarvan does. Jarvan also 4-0. He's got probably a ton of gold. Yeah, 5,500 gold so far this game. He's by far the most on the team. Next would be Karthus, who's both, a bit of CS, 4 gold per 10 items, and also 5 assists. So he's going very late game. He even went so far as to get an Avarice Blade for that 12% critical strike. So he's kind of anticipating that he's just going to die and keep dying for probably the next 20 minutes or so. He's at that point, he's just gonna come back with a ton of gold, and hopefully at that point he's going to try and carry the game. But this Tristana's already 0-6, Janna's 2-5. If they really want to stay in long enough for this Karthus to get as farmed as he can from all these gold per 10-second items, then it's really going to have to be the Jarvan here and keeping the team together. There's a good flash over the knockup, Wing away, but there's the dunk. Wings of Death, Jarvan just too strong for him. We are going to see this Kassadin is going to try and come up here. He misses the Force Pulse, so they're just going to leave here. Blue team turret. This Skarner is not going to be, he's not going to go down, or he is going to go down, he's not going to be able to get out of here. Tries to juke back. Kassadin is going to do a little damage and then leave Rift Walk out. They're going to go steal some buffs now as the top jungle is pretty much empty. I doubt that Lee Sin will realize that they're taking his red, or if he does realize, he can't really do anything about it against two heroes that are that strong. Level 12 Jarvan compared to level 10 Lee Sin. Although the blue team is pushing very hard, I think they realize what kind of comp and how late game that the blue team wants to get. Tristan also a very good late game hero, and they want to push. They've got Sivir and Taric, and they want to push. They want to get as many towers down as possible. They want to get that team gold, the team objective gold here. They did grab Dragon earlier, I think that was them. And Taric going in here on the, outdoing it on Taric. Wow, Kassadin getting dunked on, Karthus ult goes off. Sivir slowed, is not going to be able to get out of here very easily. Skarner coming in, there goes the knockup on Atlanta. Skarner ult goes off way late, and Skarner's going to go down pretty quick, I think. No, he's just going to get out. They're still going after the Taric. They really want to get that Oracle's elixir off of him. It's an easy 400 gold deficit that they can make up by killing the dude with the oracles. So it looks like here the blue team has pulled ahead significantly in gold and is catching back up in kills. They're only down 3 kills now, but they are a tower down. But they're up, almost 2k in gold. So we'll have to see what can go on here. They're gonna, looks like they might try and push down this mid tower a little bit. Kassadin's here. That Jarvan's pretty low, but I doubt that Kassadin can burst him down. Taking a lot of damage here, gets exhausted. Exhaust goes off. Alistar coming in, knocks him over the wall. I don't think he meant to do that at all. Misses the pulverize. Atlanta trying to come in here and do as much damage as he can. There goes the knockup and the dunk, and that's a dead Kassadin. Karthus teleports in, there goes the wall. Rocket jump misses. Get the ricochet blade going off there. Ricochet boomerang. I don't really recognize the particles from that particular Sivir skin that well. It's a little hard to see which boomerang is being thrown. Though that's the boomerang blade. It looks kind of invisible. I don't think it's supposed to look invisible like that. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to see the particle of the actual thing instead of just like the after effects. So I think that might be a graphical bug in spectator mode. Skarner tanking tower here. Looked like they wanted to dive. Oh, they did get Xmithie. Let's back up and see if I can grab that. So Xmithie here. Oh, Lee Sin gets him over the wall, and Ignite and ults back. So that's enough burst damage to kill Atlanta outright. So let's see what's gonna happen here. Good knockup by Jarvan. Good knockup by Alistar, knocked back into the Karthus Defile against Taric, and he also gets knocked up and killed. So this these disables by the blue team are really doing work here. And like I said, this Skarner has been really underwhelming so far. Doesn't have a lot of items, doesn't have a lot of farm, and he's 1, 2, and 6. 1, 3, and 6, or 2, 3, and 6. I guess we got a kill there on Karthus. So we did have another kill here on Sivir. Let's go back and see this. Sivir was just being chased for a long time by this Alistar, and eventually Alistar's gonna get headbutt off cooldown, and boom, right there. So things are looking very bad for the purple team right now. Sivir and Kassadin were doing so well, but this Lee Sin has been very underwhelming. Skarner's been very underwhelming, and Taric is Taric. They really kind of need to they need to be able to push, and they've got the blue team's knockbacks are really kind of dictating the outcome of the team fights here. The purple team can't really get things to go their way when they have to worry about headbutt, pulverize, Damascene Standard, Dragon Strike knockup, and also the Howling Gale knockup. They've got to deal with 3 fairly good AoE knockups in every team fight where those 3 champions are present. And that's just, that is like a good 5 seconds of disable where they can't do anything. That's more than enough time for Jarvan damage, for Tristana damage, for Karthus damage to just kill anybody who gets caught by that. And I don't think I realized this at the start of the game, but that team comp with that kind of with those kind of knockups is just really brutal. And I don't think Skarner was a great pick. They do have the nice spell shield from Atlanta. He can dodge spells. Rather than Skarner, I would have liked to see Nocturne. I didn't get to see bans or picks before this game started, but I wouldn't be surprised if the blue team had banned Nocturne. Any kind of ability to ignore one or more of those knockups would just be a huge boon to the purple team's team fight here. So we'll have to see if they manage to pull anything off. This good Rift Block out. This Karthus Ult is going to pick it up anyways, though. Janel going off, getting them off of Winspeed. Sivir Ult goes off. We get the Shurelya's speed boost also. Skarner getting a little caught out. Lee Sin taking a lot of damage. Turret's done. And here comes Tristana with a rocket jump, ignite, another rocket jump, gets the Sivir, another rocket jump, going for the Skarner, nope, going for Taric this time. And this looks like it's gonna be game over for the purple team. We might see a surrender here coming out. A chain of events that would have to happen in order for the purple team to come back is kind of unimaginable at this point, especially at this level of play. We see a surrender vote from the purple team. Three declined though, so we'll have to see what is going on. Wings of Death trolling a little bit here. Negatron called Glacial Shroud. Let's see, Skarner does pick up a kill here. So it looks like they were trying to recall. Kassadin comes in here and interrupts. You get the knockup and slow, but the Shurelya's goes off from Skarner and they just pick up the easy kill. We'll have to see if anything else interesting happens. We'll speed up and try and catch up a little bit. Okay, so here we go. trying to get. Oh man, this Alistar and Jarvan are just so tanky. Alistar goes off. He gets the dunk. The Sivir tries to flash out, but Jarvan flashes after. Skarner gets brutalized. They can just kind of ignore this Lee Sin. He doesn't. And he's got, you know, a bit of AD, but he's 3 and 8. He's just so far behind this Jarvan. Level 16 versus Lee Sin's level 12. He's got 4 levels on him. Jarvan does have that level 3 ult. The dunk is that much stronger, as well as, you know, having a full Trinity Force and Brutalizer. That's brutal. Taric, he's Taric. You know, they've got 2 Shurelya's, I guess. Kassadin's got Rod of Ages Archangels. I mean, they're pretty squishy as a team, the purple team. But you know, they're behind like 11k gold at this point. They're down 8 kills. Purple team is up 5 towers now. They're just kind of running train on the blue team is just kind of running train on the purple team. Jarvan is coming in. He's pretty much just, you know, 3v1s them until they use their spells. The rest of the team comes in. Karthus goes down to some bursts, which is pretty nice, but, you know, Casting ult's just gonna go off. Atlanta does manage to finish off the Jarvan, but Alistar's gonna pick up the kill out here on Skarner? Guess not. I guess, you know, oh, there goes the headbutt. Tristana comes in here, and that's gonna be very dead. Sivir, this Alistar is just so tanky with his ult. He just sat there and tanked like 3 enemy champions for like a good 10-15 seconds while, you know, the Janna and Tristana managed to come up. That was just silly. Wow, yeah, this Alistar is really farmed. He does have that Trinity Force. So at this point, it's been about 11 minutes since I noted the gold 10 items on Karthus. He sold the Avarice Blade, and now he's got a full Archangels and Death Cap, so he does have those sort of carry items now. He's got plenty of kills. This Kassadin is going to Rift Walk in a sec. Maybe? Nope. No, not gonna bother with it. He could have Rift Walked over the wall, but I think he was a little scared of maybe his return trip, you know, with the knock-up from Janna, and you know, Karthus does hurt quite a bit now. This Jarvan Alistar really... Oh, there goes one knockout. Oh, gets the silence off. There goes the dunk. That's the Deadly Sin. Alistar picks up the blue buff, and they're going after the Skarner. There goes the headbutt Pulverize. Pulverize is both of them, impressively. Wall goes down, Karthus comes over, and he's going for some blade wastes, and another knockup from Jarvan, picking up the kill. They're gonna go for this bottom tower now, and then that'll be it for the towers of the purple team, the outer towers at least. And we'll start to see some base pushing. Jarvan, Karthus just pushing down the tower here very easily, not really having any kind of issues. Seeing a little bit of smack talk going on here. Wings of Death, Balls, Trooper. And Jarvan's just going to pick up an easy dragon here. We are seeing, however, you know, this Tristana is getting chased a little bit. Two Shurelya's popped. Oh, there goes a good flash here, but it flashed over. And we're gonna see a rocket jump. Oh, good! Good Janna ult. Rocket jump away. Alistar comes in here to Pulverize. He ults. He goes to Karthus ult. Oh my god, this Alistar. Is wrecking him. There goes Lee Sin. Skarner gets hit by the wall. Triss pulls him out here. God, Atlanta's Sivir ults here. Wow, takes out takes out this Karthus real quick. Holy shit. I think he does have the Infinity Edge Fan Dancer now, so he's got plenty of damage. I think he just kind of needs that durability to survive all these nukes. That was kind of weird. I think they both knew the other was there. Trist had tried to rocket jump over but picked a bad place and missed it. And there goes the dunk. Free kill on Civil. Let's see. Alistar pushing up here, smiting siege minions. Raiden pretty upset that he got killed so fast. And Atlanta, he's got a lot of farm. He's got 171 CS, the same as the Karthus, but he's died 10 times. He has, you know, 10 less assists than the Karthus. And here we go. Here's the surrender by the purple team, and that's a good game. Very well played by the blue team. I think the team comp had a little more to do with this than individual player play or player skill. Atlanta performed very well bottom. Cassin performed very well mid. The jungle was a little lackluster. Lee Sin got beat soundly. I think that kind of really set things up for the rest of the game, is that Alistar and Jarvan just wrecked everybody in every team fight. The repeated knockups, the dunking, it was just that's game. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time. Good night and good luck.